their servants. He had absolutely no problem killing one of them. He had absolutely no problem dealing with that situation. First one that came up to him, a girl. You're one of them. No. Then the next one. Yes. You even talk like them. No. Third one. Yeah. You are. You're one of them. I know you. I have no idea who this man is. I was not with him. You're sitting at the last table. You're a Christian, huh? Oh, now I just go to church. You're working in the break room. Can you pray for me? You know what? We're not allowed to talk about that stuff here. It's a rule. Front of the store, brother, can you lend me $5? Or can you give me 50 cents? I don't have any money right now. You're walking into the store. And he called you brother. You think they don't know who you are? You really believe they don't know who you are? Even if we have a basket over us, aren't there little holes in that basket? There's light coming out. Peter could face the soldier. Peter could face the Pharisees, servants and all that. Because he was a real enemy to him. But the common person, what's he going to do? You see? What's he going to do? When your friend sits next to you, you know what? I don't know what to do anymore. You're a Christian, huh? Oh, you know what? Why don't you come to church with me? Yet we have one purpose. We learn what we learn in church for one purpose. To bring salvation to the people. Rooster crows. And what happens? The word itself confronts Peter face to face. The word itself says, and then Jesus turns and looks at him. And then Jesus turns and looks at him.
Yes.
That's all he's saying. You ever felt like that? Oh, you know what? Yeah, I shouldn't talk about this. Then you hear in your spirit that small, still voice. You should have told them about me. Then Jesus turned and looked at me. It's a great message, huh? I love it. I've been hearing this thing for some time, okay? So don't feel bad about it. Guess who's been hearing this over and over and over and over and over and over? You got Judas. If Judas would have waited before he went on and killed himself, what would have happened? Have you ever thought about that? With Peter, guess who went after him? When they were told that the Lord was no longer in the tomb, who was he with? It says that he was with John. Early in the morning, before sunlight, he was with John. Guess who went after him? It destroyed him. It broke his heart. I'm talking about Peter. It broke him. Who goes after you? Is there somebody that's willing to go after you? I've heard the cries of a broken heart because of somebody that's fallen. And this is what she said. I don't know why he calls me. Well, who else is he going to call? Does somebody call you? Or better yet, do you call someone? John went after him. Because if he would have left him alone, he would have ended up like Judas. Judas did what he did. This is the way I see it. Because once he realized what he did, it broke him.
Yes.
Who went after him? Really, who went after him? Nobody did. You know? Nobody did. In John 21, verse 15, here's Jesus. It says, so when they had eaten breakfast, Jesus said to Simon Peter, Simon, son of Jonah, do you love me more than me? He said to him, yes, Lord, you know that I love you. And Jesus said to him, feed my lambs. He said to him again a second time, Simon, son of Jonah, do you love me? And he said to him, yes, Lord, you know that I love you. He said to him, feed my sheep. Jesus has a way of getting to us, getting us where he needs us to be, when he needs us to come back, when he needs us to refocus on our cares and refocus on his care. He said to him the third time, Simon, son of Jonah, do you love me? Peter was grieved because he said to him the third time, "Do you love me?" And he said to him, "Lord, you know all things." Peter was grieved. Isn't that how we act? This is how we get. You need to come back. You need to come back. Am I right? No, you need to come back. You need to come back to church. I got it. Dude, you need to get back. You need to get back. You need to redevelop that relationship with Jesus Christ. What are you telling me this? But you know that I'm a Christian. Lord, you know all things. You know that I love you. Little bit of hurt. And this is the way I picture it. After Peter said, "You know, Lord, that I love you," I picture it like this. Jesus leaned forward. Then feed my sheep. Get up. Quit your whining. And do what I've called you to do. Because he knew what he was called to do. Like each one of the apostles knew it. Like we know it. Do what I have called you to do. Feed my sheep. Get them ready. Ready for what? To go. Get them ready to go. Because my plan is this. My purpose is this. Get them ready to go. Because you've heard it from my own words, from my own mouth. You heard what the purpose is. Go teach it to them so they can go and take it into the world. Get up. Get up. Can you imagine if Peter would have stayed fishing? So this says before that he went fishing. And a bunch of the apostles went with him. He was done. He was done. Like, I'm not doing this no more. You ever been there? I'm not doing this no more. Have any idea what I've done? I've tripped, I've failed. I haven't done what you called me to do, Lord. That's where he was at. I'll go fishing instead. I'll stay home. Football season started, I'll watch football. Baseball season's coming to an end, I'll watch baseball. Wait for the playoffs. Best time of the year. Those that play, especially play softball. When do you play most of the games? Sunday morning. Those that play soccer, when do you play most of the games? Sunday morning. I'll go do that instead. Better yet, I'll sleep late and we'll go have breakfast. He was done. Who comes after me? Have you ever heard Jesus tell you to knock it off and get on with what you're supposed to be doing? Have you ever been there? I know Elder Barbara is. She's on the break right now. So she thinks. I know she's been there, right? Get on with what I've called you to do. It's happened to me. Who else? I know there's more than two of us here. Some of us are hearing it right now. And some of us are not liking it. But he's not going to stop. There is one way for it to stop. There's one way. Everybody wants to get to heaven, but nobody wants to what? That's the only way. You see, some of us go before our time. Because we won't do what we've been called to do. We go fishing instead. Or we do something foolish like Judas. We don't give somebody the opportunity to come to us. Because most of us, I know I won't go looking for that help. Somebody has to come to you. I've gone phone calls. I've gone, Pete, let's have lunch. Guess who's that? Don knows. Elder Barbara, Pete, let's have lunch. And I know I'm in for it. He knows he's in for it. And there's different of you that know also. But what's her purpose? To get us back on track. What's the purpose of this message? To get us back on track. We've heard it from this pulpit. Church is asleep. It's funny that the countries that this particular country used to send missionaries to, because they needed the word, are now the ones saying, we need to go there. They need the word. They need Jesus. What happened? We used to go there to bring them Jesus. Now they're coming here to bring us Jesus. Seriously. I mentioned it last week. Reinhard Bonnke spent years in Africa. Years, multi-millions of people got saved. His focus now, the United States. Billy Graham Association announced that they're going to redouble. In other words, they're going to double their efforts in the United States. Got pastors in Mexico talked to in March. Ready to come to the United States to bring Jesus. Yes, something like 80% of the country says they're Christian. You see, that's what happened to Peter. The common folk, the ones that he needed to say, you know what? Yeah, I'm with him. The one that he should have said that to them, so I'm on. At school, at work, your neighborhood, at the stores, with the guy in front asking for 50 cents. I say this because on Wednesday night, one of our brothers did. We do a Bible study on Thursday night. He was telling us that the night before he wanted to go get a drink. He wanted to go Circle K, 78 cents, 44-ounce pop. Tells his wife, go to Circle K, get a pop. Okay. Half an hour later, hey, let's go to Circle K, get a pop. Okay. Hold on. An hour later, hey, are we going to go to Circle K, get a pop or not? Yeah, let's go. There's a young man standing in front of the store. They go in, they get their pop, they come out. This young man, about 14, 15 years old, asked him, can you get me a pop? What's the matter? My mom just threw me out of the house. She just threw me out of the house. I don't know where to go. I don't know what I'm going to do. 2 hours he had to wait for that young man to be in front of that store. Purpose. Two hours. What if they would have gone the first time? And that young man's not there yet. If you're at your job, guess what your purpose is at that job? If you're at school, guess what your purpose is at school? Wherever you're at, guess what your purpose is? Do you always have to speak? No. But if you're asked, don't deny. Take the opportunity. Take the opportunity. Just like somebody took it with you. You see, your dearest family is my wife. I started going out with her. Well, she was a Christian. I wasn't. Sometimes it works. Sometimes. It worked with our brother David and Erica. Sometimes it works. Again, sometimes. How many of you raised in church, Christians, and you end up with somebody that's not? She spoke a while back on courage. Peter, you need to get saved. I didn't know what that meant. Peter, you need to get saved. You need Jesus. You need Jesus. Like, I got you. I know God. Her family, her aunts, her mom. Peter, you need Jesus in your life. I know Jesus. I know God. No, Peter, not like that. You need a personal relationship with him. I have no idea what you're talking about. But you need him anyways. That courage to speak. Because there was a purpose. There was a purpose for me to hear from them that I needed Jesus so that I could get saved, so that I could be here right now sharing this message. It is not an accident that you're here. It is not. Well, that's the thing. He's already done the work. He's done the work. He's destroying our enemy. But it's up to us to, when the opportunity arises, to speak. What's that phrase? Actions speak louder than words. Our brother Jerry smile and at least act like a Christian, he said. Sometimes that's all it takes.
Yes.
Somebody will say, what's up with me? What's up with me? Why are you different? They might say, what's wrong with you? How come you won't go over here? How come you won't go over there? Yeah, Derek got that. Some of you got it also. There are quite a few here that grew up in the church. I can't. I can't. If there is to tell me, hey, I serve somebody bigger than you. Do you dare say that to your boyfriend? To your girlfriend? I serve somebody bigger than you. Singular purpose in God's plan at the cross. The salvation of the world. Singular purpose of Christ coming. Singular purpose of us being in a church, especially under this type of ministry, hearing the word, learning and growing. Singular purpose. The salvation of the world. Adrian walks in with an oxygen tank that's barely able to move. Singular purpose for her healing. Look at her now. Look at her now. There's a singular purpose for that. Why? She's got testimony. Jesus did this for me. God did this for me.
Praise God.
Each one of us that is saved and that was brought out of the stuff that we were brought out from. Single purpose for it. God testimony. Jesus did this. God did this. But don't misunderstand. I would rather hear the testimony that says, you know what? I didn't do any of that.
Right.
You know what? I was saved at a young age. I grew up in church. I lived my life loving Jesus. I'd rather hear that testimony than mine. I know that God feels the same way. I know that Donna feels the same way. And if you feel that you have to be out there building your testimony, you know what? You're wrong.
Amen. Amen.
There is no greater testimony than to say, you know what? Jesus Christ kept me.
Amen.
I love Pastor Al's testimony.
Yes.
Jesus Christ kept me. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on, but he kept me.
Yes.
I'd rather hear that than hear, well, I was good. Who knows how many women I did, so many of this and so many of that. I did this, and that. You know what? That Jesus Christ brought you out of that. Praise God for it.
Amen.
Amen.
But like I said, I'd rather hear Jesus Christ kept me.
Yes, Lord.
I love the fact that my son is walking that kind of a road. I tease my sister Lorraine about her son Caleb, but I love the fact that he's the way he is, same way, as innocent as a dove, but he'll hit you on the football field, Lord. We had the pleasure of watching him play on Monday. Seriously. Look at these young ones here. Where are they going to go to? Who's going to protect them? Who's going to say, you know what? I don't think so. He might be cute. He might have a car. But, go here.
Amen. Amen.
You young men out there doing your thing, look at me. You know what? I'd rather hear, you know what? The day I get married, I'm gonna be a virgin. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine that? We heard testimony one time. Don Lopez, here behind this pulpit, doing the teaching for the youth. When I got married, I was a virgin. My wedding night, God. Right? Remember? He said it here. He said it. That's why I feel at liberty I can say that. My wedding night, oh man. It's the greatest thing. You know? There's something special about that. But if you can't see that, it's okay. If you can't say that my life wasn't what it was supposed to be, it's okay. If you can't say that you haven't messed up, that's okay. If you can't say that I haven't tripped or fallen or backslidden, or turned around and just flat out denied him, that's okay. Because his whole purpose was salvation.
Amen.
The sole purpose was redemption. There is redemption in this house today. If you're in that spot right now, and you feel led to say to the Lord, take me back. If you feel like that, come on out. If you feel that you've messed up, you've fallen short, you're not who you think or who you want to be, come on out. If you feel that you have denied your calling, come on up. If you feel that you've shortchanged God in any way, come on up. It's up to you. The one that's going to do anything, it's going to be him. He's got a plan. He's got a purpose for you. He's ready. He's ready. Why? Because he knows he can use you. He knows how important that you are to him and to his purpose. He knows that you can go to places that other people can't.